It is now midnight, Friday morning, basically. Ah. And Thursday, what did I do? I was in bed sleeping for a while. I was really tired. Still am. And I heard tap, tap, tap on the door. Nana, Nana. So Spencer wanted to play. I hadn't even got dressed yet. So I said, I've got to get dressed. And then I'll be over. And he goes, Nana, Nana. I said, what? He goes, I want to come over. And I said, I'll be right there. And I had opened the door to talk to him through the crack of the door. He pushed his way over, and Brian said, Spencer, you gotta come back over here. Grandma's not even dressed. He goes, well, I'm gonna count to 3. If you don't get over here, you're gonna lose dessert. 1, 2, 3. And Spencer started fussing and fussing. He goes, you get back over here now, or you're gonna miss book at bedtime. And he started fussing, and he goes, 1, 2, and I said, get over there, I'll be right there. I pushed him through the door. I didn't want him to be punished all the way. So I put my clothes on, grabbed some coffee cake and my glass of water, and I went over there. The little one was taking a nap, so I was hanging out with Spencer. I don't know what the heck we were doing. The little one woke up from his nap and I know what we were doing. We went up to the castle room. It's one of the bedrooms of this house. The people that lived here before had some little girls, and they fixed it up to look like a castle with a balcony and everything. And it's really cool for a little kid. So we went up there and were playing with all his little Hot Wheels and stuff for a while. And then I started reading stories. He wanted me to read the Minnie Mouse Red Riding Hood story. I read that. And of course, with voices. But I like to read with voices. And then I picked up a book, Maurice Sendak, Where the Wild Things Are. I picked up another one, and he took it out of my hands and tossed it aside. He found one that he wanted to hear. So I started reading it, and I was kind of tired and talking kind of boring like this, and pretty soon his head started to go. I'm thinking, he is tired. So he started on and off, and I got to the end of the book, and he stands up and he goes, hey, I peed. And Daddy says, what do you want for lunch, Spencer? You want a hamburger or do you want something else? He goes, hamburger. He says, I peed, Daddy, I peed. He pulled his pants down to his ankles. Instead of taking them off, he's walking around shuffling around with the pants at his ankles. He goes pee. It takes care of his business, sir. But his pants are still at his ankles, and he's hopping around. And I said, let's go in your room and get some new pants. So we put some new pants on. And so we put our shoes on and go with Daddy to Burger King to pick up some hamburgers. And then Daddy got himself some Domino's pizza. We got home, and Spencer fell asleep on the way home. It was only like a mile up the street. He fell asleep. Brian put him on the couch. I ate my hamburger and helped the baby eat his lunch, which was a handful of chopped broccoli and little pieces of cooked potato. Man, that kid can eat handfuls. He loved the broccoli. He ate that all up right away. And when he was finished, he grabs his bib and takes it right off. He doesn't have to talk. He just, like I said, it's like living with Harpo Marx around here. He doesn't really talk. So I wiped him up, and he doesn't like to be wiped up. And then he gets down and he's playing with his car, pushing it around. Spencer wakes up and starts having a conflict with him wanting to play with the red car instead of his brother. And we had to deal with that. And then he was being selfish with some toys, and although his brother could see them, Spencer wouldn't let him have them. So all this stuff you're supposed to be teaching him, to share and to be nice, and you gotta be nice to your little brother because he's little and you can hurt him, and they don't realize that. So then my phone went beep-dink, and it was like someone trying to reach me, a message. I looked, and it's my friend from the band, and I kind of ignored it. I know he wanted to talk. And then a few minutes later, beep-dink. So the kids were playing nicely, and I kind of snuck out and came back home. So I talked to my friend for about 7 hours. No, wait a minute. How long was that? At least 6 hours. Part of it video chat, part of it texting. Man, I'm tired. He's from the East Coast. He's from Philadelphia. So is my cousin. So we were talking. Because, I really don't know why, but I can talk to you and tell you anything, and I feel good about it. I thought, well, that's nice. Thank you. And I said, I think it's because we used to vacation on the East Coast every summer, stay with my uncle and them. And so I understand the nature of the East Coast. New York has its own thing going. The East Coast in itself has its own thing going. Midwest, I guess, does as well, as does California, I guess. So once you know the way people are, the way people talk, and the way what they expect out of life, you can talk to them. So that's why we talked for a long time. I told him some stuff, he told me some stuff. It was really nice. It's always good to talk to him. He kept apologizing why he didn't come out after the show and greet me and all that, because he'd not felt well. He's 69 years old. And the youngest one in the group was the singer, and she's 52 or 53, something like that. And everyone else in the band is like age 70 to 72. So they're old guys. And he said he was really, really tired. They had 3 shows in 3 days. And he said he's been doing this for the last 8 years. And when they just have a bunch of shows, and he's retired from the business that he had. So he's just doing shows right now. But we talked for a while, and then here I am. I took a couple gummy pain pills for my back. Still hurts. I had some quinoa for supper. And now I'm here in bed, cat's in bed. Trash goes out tonight, but I didn't put mine out because I was just too tired. I could have forced myself to do it, but I didn't. And I told them what it was like to be on The Price is Right as a contestant or possible contestant. And we're talking about comedy and how things I say are funny. So I was being snarky all through our conversation. He said, write that down, use it for your open mic next week. We were talking about, I was telling him about Tinder. I thought it was a meet friends site, but it's booty call site. I didn't know that. He said, tell him that, and then tell him that if you really want to meet some old guy, go to Walmart in the morning. They're wandering around. I gotta go to bed. Ashley's home tomorrow. I need to get some cheese and milk, and was that it? Maybe some more turkey meat. Oh, I'm so tired. I forgot my glasses weren't up there. They're here. Yeah, almost 10 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap it up and go. Take care of yourselves, please. You're very important. You're important to society. You're important to the world. You're important to me. I love you guys. Take care so we can go upward and onward.